The year was 1969. The world held its breath. All eyes looked toward the heavens. Humanity stood at the precipice of history. Before Neil Armstrong's giant leap, another mission paved the way. Apollo 10, often overlooked, was the crucial dress rehearsal. Apollo 8 had orbited the Moon. Apollo 9 had tested the lunar module in Earth's orbit. Now, Apollo 10 would put all the pieces together, flying within a hair's breadth of the lunar surface. The lunar module, nicknamed Snoopy, would separate from the command module, Charlie Brown, and descend to within 50,000 feet of the Moon's surface. The crew would practice every maneuver, every communication, every critical step, except for the final touchdown. Apollo 10 was a symphony of human ingenuity and daring. It was a testament to meticulous planning and unwavering courage, setting the stage for mankind's greatest achievement. Leading Apollo 10 were three astronauts who embodied the spirit of exploration. Commander Thomas Stafford, a seasoned astronaut with 2 prior spaceflights. Command Module pilot John Young, known for his calm demeanor and sharp wit, brought extensive experience to the mission. Lunar Module pilot Eugene Cernan, the newcomer of the crew, was driven by the ambition to walk on the Moon. These men were more than astronauts. They were pioneers, pushing the limits of human endeavor. Their mission was filled with challenges. The lunar module was untested in lunar gravity, and the landing site was unexplored. Yet, they moved forward with steadfast determination. Though they wouldn't be the first to walk on the Moon, their efforts were crucial. They were the trailblazers, setting the stage for Apollo 11 and securing their place in the history of space exploration. Apollo 10 was more than a mission. It was a gamble. Success meant paving the way for Apollo 11, for realizing President Kennedy's vision of space exploration. Failure could mean delaying, even derailing the entire Apollo program. The pressure on the crew and NASA was immense. The eyes of the world watched, holding their breath. Every launch, every maneuver was a test, not just of technology, but of human resolve. Could we, as a species, truly reach across the void and touch another celestial body? Apollo 10 represented a pivotal moment in history, a chance to prove that humanity could overcome any obstacle, even the vastness of space. Apollo 10's mission was to conduct a comprehensive rehearsal for the lunar landing, halting just before touchdown. This involved showcasing the lunar module's capability to function independently in lunar orbit, descend towards the surface, and reunite with the command module for the return trip to Earth. The mission also aimed to gather essential photographic and radar mapping data, crucial for selecting a safe landing site for future missions. Beyond its technical goals, Apollo 10 symbolized the aspirations and dreams of an entire generation. The world watched in anticipation as the Apollo 10 crew readied themselves for their bold mission. Achieving success would bring humanity significantly closer to realizing the dream of landing on the Moon, a vision that had inspired people for centuries. The Apollo 10 mission plan was a complex choreography of intricate maneuvers and precise timings. After launch and Earth orbit insertion, the third stage of the Saturn V rocket would ignite, propelling the spacecraft towards the Moon at unprecedented speeds. In lunar orbit, the crew would separate the command and lunar modules. Stafford and Cernan would board Snoopy for their descent towards the lunar surface, while Young stayed in lunar orbit aboard Charlie Brown. Descending to 50,000 feet above the lunar surface, Stafford and Cernan would feel the Moon's gravitational pull like no humans before them. The world watched with bated breath as Apollo 10 ventured into the unknown, each successful maneuver bringing humanity closer to the Moon. May 18, 1969. a day etched in history. The world watched in awe as the Saturn V rocket ignited, its fiery exhaust lighting up the Florida sky. Inside Apollo 10, Stafford, Young, and Cernan felt the immense power of the engines, their heartbeats synchronized with the rocket's roar. The launch proceeded flawlessly, a tribute to the dedication and precision of the engineering teams. As the rocket climbed, the crew endured the intense G-forces, their bodies pressed firmly into their seats. Below, the Earth receded, becoming a vibrant blue and green sphere against the vast blackness of space. For 3 days, the astronauts operated within their spacecraft, diligently monitoring systems, making mid-course adjustments, and preparing for the critical maneuvers ahead. As Apollo 10 neared the Moon, its gravitational pull took hold, drawing the spacecraft into its orbit. The crew ignited the service module's engine, reducing their speed and smoothly entering lunar orbit. They were filled with wonder as they observed the stark beauty of the lunar landscape. It was time for the critical separation maneuver. Stafford and Cernan, their voices steady, said goodbye to Young, who stayed in lunar orbit aboard the command module. With a gentle nudge, the lunar module, Snoopy, separated from the command module, Charlie Brown, starting its descent towards the barren lunar surface. The world watched anxiously as Stafford and Cernan navigated Snoopy closer to the Moon. As the lunar surface grew closer, its stark beauty was both exhilarating and intimidating. Stafford and Cernan, focused on the instruments, skillfully maneuvered the lunar module through the final stages of the descent. The engine, roaring in the vacuum of space, kicked up a cloud of dust as it neared the surface. Through the small triangular windows, the astronauts saw the desolate beauty of the Sea of Tranquility, the chosen landing site for Apollo 11. Down to 50,000 feet, then 40,000, then 30,000. The numbers on the altimeter ticked down, each digit marking another milestone in human exploration. The tension in mission control was palpable, the silence broken only by the crackle of static and the calm voices of the astronauts as they called out altitude and engine status. Space exploration, even with meticulous planning, is inherently risky. As Stafford and Cernan descended towards the lunar surface, they faced a critical moment. An unexpected instability in the lunar module's guidance system caused Snoopy to spin uncontrollably, endangering the mission. Alarms blared inside the confined cabin. The astronauts, thrown against their restraints, fought disorientation, relying on their training to regain control. Time seemed to stretch. Seconds felt like an eternity as Stafford, his voice strained but steady, commanded, "Abort stage!" With nerves of steel, they switched to manual control, their hands instinctively moving over the controls, bringing the spacecraft back from the brink. Back on Earth, a collective gasp of relief swept through mission control as the telemetry from Snoopy stabilized. The crisis had been averted, but it underscored the relentless challenges of space exploration. Stafford, with his trademark dry wit, downplayed the incident, later remarking, "I don't know what happened. I think we saw a boogeyman up there." But behind the humor lay the sobering reality that spaceflight was fraught with peril. These were explorers cut from a different cloth, a special breed of men who faced danger head-on. Apollo 10 had become more than a mission. It was a testament to the unyielding spirit of exploration. With the guidance system back online, Stafford and Cernan continued their descent, skillfully piloting Snoopy to within 9 miles of the lunar surface. The view from their vantage point was breathtaking. The desolate beauty of the Moon laid bare before them in all its stark glory. They orbited for nearly 6 hours, meticulously photographing and mapping the Sea of Tranquility. gathering vital data that would prove invaluable for the upcoming Apollo 11 landing. Their observations, relayed back to Earth via crackling radio transmissions, provided a tantalizing glimpse of a world untouched by human hands. But amidst the excitement of exploration, there were moments of profound silence. As they orbited the moon, cut off from the rest of humanity, Stafford and Cernan experienced a sense of solitude and isolation, unlike anything they had ever known. As their mission drew to a close, Stafford and Cernan readied themselves to depart the lunar surface. They had tested the boundaries of human endurance and innovation, coming tantalizingly close to another world. It was now time to return to Charlie Brown, where John Young awaited, their connection to Earth. The ascent from the lunar surface was both tense and exhilarating. The lunar module's engine ignited, its fiery exhaust kicking up a cloud of dust as Snoopy ascended from the barren landscape. In lunar orbit, the intricate process of rendezvous and docking awaited. With eyes fixed on the radar, Stafford and Cernan carefully guided Snoopy towards Charlie Brown, while Young's calm and steady voice directed them from the command module. With the lunar module safely jettisoned, Apollo 10 began its long journey back to Earth. The crew, exhausted but exhilarated, took one last lingering look at the moon, a silent sentinel in the vastness of space, its secrets now a little less mysterious. They had left their mark on history, their names forever linked to this celestial neighbor. The return journey was a time for reflection, for processing the magnitude of what they had accomplished. They had faced danger with courage, overcome challenges with ingenuity, and witnessed sights unseen by any human before them. The splashdown in the Pacific Ocean was met with jubilation. The world breathed a collective sigh of relief as the Apollo 10 crew, safe and sound, emerged from the capsule, their faces beaming with the satisfaction of a mission accomplished. Section 3. A Legacy Forged. Apollo 10 may not have landed on the moon, but its role was pivotal. It served as the essential precursor, validating the feasibility of a lunar landing. The mission's data was critical for Apollo 11's success. The insights gained and obstacles surmounted were crucial. More than just technical feats, Apollo 10 embodied human aspiration. It captivated global audiences, igniting a wave of inspiration. The legacy of Apollo 10 endures, motivating dreamers everywhere. Section 1. A stepping stone to history. Apollo 10 exemplified the importance of detailed preparation. It was a mission of calculated risks, advancing the frontier of space exploration. The crew's bravery and expertise, paired with ground support, brought us closer to the moon. Apollo 10's achievements were crucial for the subsequent lunar landing. It instilled the necessary confidence and experience for the lunar mission. The world watched in awe as humanity ventured further into the cosmos. The undying flame of exploration. Apollo 10 demonstrated the incredible feats humanity can achieve when united by a shared vision. The world watched in awe as we expanded the frontiers of human exploration. The spirit of exploration ignited by Apollo 10 continues to inspire today's missions. We strive to uncover answers to profound questions about our existence in the universe. As we prepare for lunar outposts and Mars missions, we honor the legacy of Apollo 10. Apollo 10, a legacy of inspiration. The story of Apollo 10 is not just about rockets and spaceships. It's about the human spirit, courage, ingenuity, and the pursuit of knowledge. It continues to inspire awe and wonder, reminding us that humanity can achieve extraordinary things. As we look back on Apollo 10, let us remember President Kennedy's words, who challenged us to go to the moon, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. Apollo 10 was a testament to human potential. It stands as a timeless reminder that with courage and determination, we can achieve greatness beyond our wildest dreams.